Hello everybody, how is everybody at home today? Are we all okay? So I'm not alone today, we're doing some Order 66 testing. We've got some fellows from the raid server with us today. I better turn down my...
Yeah. Yeah, so the difference is, right, they're doing massive damage, the Disguised are in Order 66. Yeah. And then, how does Dire Fortitude work when there's a mix of Jedi Vanguard and not Jedi Vanguard? Like, is the additional stacks of execute increase only if all allies are Jedi Vanguard, or like if only if the ally that uses the ability is Jedi Vanguard? Yeah, well, no worries. Yeah.
Over here for.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Could also turn down the streaming quality in here. We don't need 1440 60 FPS. Yeah, just change your your screen sharing settings. Yeah. Yeah. That would definitely help. Yeah. Yeah.
Testing, testing. There we go. You should be able to hear me again now. All right, ladies and gentlemen at home, can you hear me now? All good now? All good now? All right, sorry, people in chat, I'm very sorry. I can't seem to get it to screen share in the VC. You'll have to watch the stream, I'm afraid.
That's fine.
Yep, no
I'm
worries.
doing fine. I'm doing fine. Thank you, Atrox. Yeah, so I'm willing to take suggestions here. Personally, I can show you how different it is with Scorch. With Scorch, I'm pretty sure we'd be able to go up quite high. Probably 1.2. Probably 1.2. Have a check now. Hey, Beezy. How you doing, bud? Hey, thank you, Foxy. So the difference here, of course, is that we can easily get Order 66 now. So we don't have to worry about attacking Fox or anything like that. Apo, rather. So you actually want to save your Mass Assist until later because you want Apo to dispel. Just going to focus over here. There we go. We've got Order 66. That's nice. Let's go ahead and keep the taunt. It's going to give Shaq T some bonus turn meter as well. We can do a Mass Assist and give the turn back to Disguised Clone Trooper. Probably shouldn't have done the AoE there, but hey. That's fine. Let's just get rid of the buffs. Nope. Too late. Alright. So maybe the 1.2 is a little too hard, but I'll try it again regardless. Hey, Nighty, what's up? Is the Signal Data Ascension pack worth it for someone who doesn't spend much? If you're not spending money, I wouldn't go after an Ascension pack typically. I don't know if the guys in the chat have got any opinions on that, but I don't tend to buy Ascension packs myself.
I did do the math on this.
Oh, really? Okay. Shoot. Let's hear it.
I'm trying to remove. It was, yeah, it's the one where it's just all the signal data, all tiers. I believe that one was like $124.
Wow, that's a
signal
lot.
data.
Oh, right. Sorry.
If you were to like buy from shipments.
Yeah.
Right. So.
And how much is the
that's
total
what,
cost of the
like,
pack? Oh.
I think it was like 50. It goes like $5, $10, $15, $20, and then like a $2 pack. And then if you buy it on the web store, you have a slight, or on PC client, you have a slight discount.
Yeah.
So that turns into, I don't know, someone do the math for me. That's like $50 right there. So.
Okay. So it's actually very good value then.
Yeah, like 52.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're, you know. I mean, think about that. That probably beats. I assume that if that beats shipment prices by such a margin, that probably beats farming prices as well. But obviously, it's money, not crystals. So
Yeah.
up to you.
Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just trying to figure some stuff out here. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to use that. Damn. Never mind. Hey, Steel Seagull, thank you so much for the sub there. Appreciate you, good sub. Let's see. Nice. Oh, sick. Now we've got Order 66 on Fox as well. That's very good. I just need a turn with Disguised Clone Trooper. Eek. He's dead. Dead. Raid and Gak? No Gak tonight, Cosley. We'll be Gacking tomorrow. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out some splits with the clones. I'm very close. I'm very close to figuring out a way of doing this. But not quite there would be what I would call it. You're stuck on Order 66 raid, got most squads, but I'm... What? You're just lacking the signal data and relic mats? Yeah, aren't we all, Brody? Aren't we all? Yeah, that's fine, I think. Focus down on Foxy. Hey, Joshua, thank you so much for becoming a member, buddy. Appreciate you. Misclick. Damn it. That's not going to end well. Come on. Yeah, screw it. Oh, that's nice. That might be what we needed. Yeah, that's definitely what we needed. Okay, so he's dead. Alright. That's largely there. Doesn't really matter if we lose Scorch at this point. Would have been nice if we'd have killed him then. Go and get rid of the disguised clone troopers. There we go. That should be that. 1 gone. 2 gone. Definitely don't do the AoE. I nearly completely screwed it there. Nice one, Scorch. Good job surviving.
Get this close on margins, and I start to wonder. Don't even risk it. Just get the. You know,
Yeah, I definitely should have. I passed to the wrong character, unfortunately. Passed to the wrong character, but we might... Yeah, we're okay. We're okay,
yeah, like
just.
this one went okay. Just imagine if you went slightly under.
Were you guys doubting for a minute there? I mean, you're a little bit worried.
Always.
But see, like, this is the thing. That should be the 900k, right? I would assume. I would assume that would hit the 900k.
Yeah, I mean, because if you're wiping the full first wave,
Yeah.
you're definitely able to get 2 and 3 fully done as well. So you don't even need to hit and rage or deal with, you know, Lord Vader's big final stand kind of thing. So that's fine.
Yeah.
There we go.
If it's close though, and you only kill like 2 Jedi in the first wave, just kill everyone else after that, and you have to do a whole whopping 1 turn of it rage, which
Yeah.
That's
Which is fine if you've got lots of units, right?
Right. Yeah. Doesn't work so well for solo teams, but yeah.
No. But yeah, this is definitely locked in here. So if I can... well, I mean, this is using triple dark side clones, so I mean, we're not really going to be... I can't see me landing a Tarkin solo with just Apo. I think that's unlikely.
Yeah.
But it's good to know what you can do, I guess. Yeah, it should be fine here.
And I do worry if it was that close with Scorch.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think taking him out is gonna work at all.
Well, I mean, the thing is, yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I'm not going to bother finishing that run because we know where that's going. But if you have Apo instead, because you don't need Apo with Tarkin, it's a lot messier. I feel like it's close. I feel like I'm just missing something. I'm missing something, and I'm not sure what that something is. I actually prefer the basic if you're going in on Fox, because if you put disarmed on him, he gains 100% speed, and that's not fun. So I'd rather him not have that 100% speed, but we didn't do enough damage there, so that's not going to work. You need to kill him before he takes a turn, otherwise you're just boned. Do you get less if you kill only one and then target Lord Vader? You need to kill a couple of full waves, Vicentelagos. You need to kill a couple of them. You can get away with dropping a unit or two.
Yeah, for every 2 clones you don't kill, that's 1 enrage wave you have to survive.
There we are then. Yeah, it doesn't feel like this is going to go well. Yeah, losing Shakti is not ideal. To be honest, losing anybody is not ideal. Let alone multiple people. Ah, it's painful, man. It's painful. Why not Shaq lead? Yeah, this is the 900k tier. So I feel like if I can nail this one, it all of a sudden becomes very valuable rather than partially valuable. Because 600k is only 300k more, and for the hassle, it's just not worth it. It's a lot easier. I can show it on the 600k tier is a lot easier because they're just not nearly as tanky.
Yeah. And then you don't get that massive damage from this.
Exactly. It becomes a bit of a joke. Because we can just spam specials, pass the turn over to Apo. He's dead even before we do the AoE, so I can use the event special here. Now I'm gaining crit damage when I use Plo's special. Yeah, let's just dispel the retribution. I do like Plo's lead for this. It's actually quite sexy. Yep. There's no... frickin' dodge. I don't really want to eat the counter. Well, I probably could have eaten that counter attack, truth be told. Not this one, though. Don't like losing you. What is with their evasion, man? I swear, like, Fox and Apo have got really good evasion.
It is annoying.
It is. I feel like... Oh, crap, I should have targeted the other guy. Never mind. Let's try that again. But it's definitely a lot easier. I feel like I could almost do what I was doing before. Do you know I was saying how you can pass the turn back to CX2 to try and get Order 66 on Apo a little bit quicker? I feel like I could actually do that here because the damage output is a lot better. And they're not tanky enough to survive so much, so I feel like I could do that potentially. Maybe not. Maybe not. We might be able to survive regardless. Yeah, let's gain that bonus turn meter. Oh, God. The massive damage from the stun is not ideal. I did also try it with Ayla. I was hoping to try and dispel enough to potentially stun one of the disguised clone troopers, but you have to do it in a very unique circumstance where Fox has taken his turn so he doesn't dispel them, and that gets really tricky. Yeah, that's not doing enough damage there. Let's call in you over here. Also, they have very high crit avoidance.
Oh, it's LV lead when they're below 80.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. It didn't even occur to me that Lord Vader was actually having a leadership active. That makes sense now. Oof.
Yeah, and he's also a galactic legend for all like Scorch unique, so there's no dots, right? Ayla, Zeta, Crosshair. I mean, his doesn't do anything anyway because there's no protection, but
yeah.
If there was, he wouldn't ignore it anyway.
Right, okay, so let's instead just focus on Fox and not pass the turn. I really should have still attacked. What's-his-face regardless, I think. Oh, I'm back in the 900k tier. That's why I'm having such issues. I was wondering why it was feeling so difficult.
Yeah. Oh, I did notice that happening. Like,
yeah. You back out,
sort of
and it just goes to the last successful run or some shit. I can't remember.
Yeah, it must be that.
Calvin complained about that too.
When you're testing, it's very frustrating. It's like,
that and having to manually remove characters if you're doing an underman.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to, if you let it lose, get defeated, then you don't have to do that. But if you back out, it all of a sudden has an issue. Pain. Yeah, why'd you have to just focus Shakti? God damn it, guys. You're close to Relic 9 on all clones and Tarkin? Good job, Nighty. Yeah, that's where I'm sat currently. I'm hoping that I don't have to do too many other... Oh, it's gone back up to the 900k again. I'm hoping I don't have to do too many other Relic 9s, but I don't really mind, per se. It's just a thing, I suppose. Yeah, go after Plo. I don't mind losing Plo. I really wish if I called to assist with CX2, that would count as him using an ability and triggering Order 66, but it doesn't work like that. Unfortunately. I probably should have just called the assist. Yeah. I could try Shakti lead, but I find Plo's leadership tends to work better. That's just in my limited experience so far. If possible, test Qui-Gon lead, Kit, Fisto, Temple Guard, Plo, and Ayla. At what relic level, Tempest? What's the aim there? Losing Temple Guard from your high level Mace team is a bit of a sucky situation to be in. No, I'm not going to defeat him. Yeah, you can defeat Plo. I'm okay with that. Don't defeat him, though. No, John DiMaggio. There we go. Nope. God, the damage from those guys is crazy. Tier 1? I think I've already done that sort of comps on some of my several videos, Tempest, to be honest. Like, the Tier 1 comp, you can take in many, many different leads. In fact, my video I put out today was Qui-Gon Jinn lead, I believe. No, actually it was Keller and Beck lead, but they were all like 5-star Gear 11 and lower. It's an easy 3.6 million win at R9. Takes about 2 minutes with Tarkin clones. Yep, Tarkin clones at R9 is very, very easy. In fact, we could try and show our Tarkin Scorch setup at the top tier difficulty. Just for those at home. Am I modded? I am modded. I'm trying to remember what I did in terms of turn order now, but we should be able to get there. So I believe it should be Intimidation Tactics, Survive, another Intimidation Tactics, but... Oh no, I needed him not to be ability blocked, I believe. We needed them to ability block Tarkin. Might be the case, we'll find out in a second. This... One more. I think it's two stacks that we need. As long as we can get around to another turn with Tarkin before they hit Enrage. Nope, I definitely did that incorrectly. Ah, crap. See, that's what Calvin was talking about, right? Like, you go in again with a fresh team and it fills out your squad. You don't want that.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah. Intimidation tactic. I don't really want to pass them speed up, so I'll go hit Apo. Go ahead and get in the Bulwark. Don't like the Order 66, though. Why am I at the 900k tier? God damn it, this raid is frustrating sometimes. Like, just remember the last settings I used, please. Pretty please, with the cherry on top. Yeah, wrong tier. It's because for some reason it just resets it. It has no rhyme nor reason. I'll just try a basic at the start, maybe. Focus it. My tank is tanking without taunting. That might be all I need. Oh, well, let's try it. There we go. Job done. Let's see, turn order now. So he is going to take a turn. But we have plenty of stacks of Enrage. I don't really mind him respawning. No, I do mind him respawning. Damn it. Should have just gone for the kill. It's going to drop it back down again to the difficulty. Ba-ba-da. So you basically need 2 stacks of Grand Moff's attack, and then drop the AoE. And if you do that, you should be able to take out Fox, and potentially some of the disguised clone troopers. It's not ideal when they get a lot of additional turns in. No, not quite. Not quite. Try it again, drop everybody out. It's probably quicker for me to just die and go retreat.
Maybe.
Start off with intimidation tactics this time, even if it gives Apo a lot of additional speed. It makes it a little bit easier to survive with Tarkin. Basic. Okay, we should be okay now, I think. Oh, we did. Oh, wow. Well, we killed Apo. We killed Apo. I don't think.
You're actually good here.
Yeah.
Because he can only revive when they use.
I think he crit.
That.
I think he crit, so he took away 2 stacks. That happens, right? If they crit on a basic, they take away 2.
And then Fox specifically has reducing enrage or execute stacks on his basic, outside of just critting.
Ah, yeah, that's it. We're back in on tier 3. Thank you, guys. Thank you. God, it's so frustrating. The amount I've spent hours practicing this raid. Different teams, different comps, and always something happens.
Yep, you did it again, though.
Oh, I did. Yep, because I have to flip in. Oh my god! Like, what's a guy got to do to actually get it to just lock in?
Yeah, I think it just whether or not it wins or loses, let yourself die and then hit the exit and restart.
The retry setup, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that one.
The good thing is that Order 66 gives you the it gives you a bunch of extra execute stacks, doesn't it?
The other thing that might be useful to do is, because you lose the critting below 80, if you keep everybody above
yeah.
Yeah.
That was sexy.
Yeah.
Just see, I know he's going to revive here, but not a lot I can do about that. It's got 2, and they're both going to revive. Yeah, it feels like you need to kill both, don't you?
Yeah.
Feels like you need to kill both. All right. Is he going to get back above, I wonder? Definitely cannot afford to... Oh, we resisted the ability block. That's quite nice. That's not nice, though. Yeah, definitely going after... Oh, I should have just let it go. Definitely going after Fox is not the right smart choice there. That shouldn't be tier 3.
Also, is there... do you find value in the second special for Tarkin turn 1?
Not when they've got the retribution? Maybe?
Oh, sorry, special. Yeah, special 2.
Oh, special 2, sorry. Yeah, sorry, special 2. Yeah, no, I quite often use special 2. Intimidation tactics at the start. Yep. So I think Fox is actually going to heal up when he uses his second special now. So I'm okay to basic over here.
I wonder if using just a basic on Tarkin just to get like more of the like tick marks for his big hit would just push him over the edge.
Let's find out.
Like a third stag, you know?
Yeah, because if you would just went basic intimidation tactics, then volley, if that would be
Yeah,
damage.
that might have been what I've done before. I'm not even sure. Let's. Oh crap! Well, I'm on autopilot here. I literally just the amount of times I've been going through this, it's just muscle memory at this point. Okay, so you're thinking just do ignore intimidation tactics, just do basics all round.
Yeah. I mean, you're losing out on the turn meter he gets, so I wonder if it's one of those that it doesn't matter. I mean, if you get a bonus turn anyway, yeah. From the under 66. Maybe that's just...
Yeah, I'm actually going to focus still on Apo because I don't want to take this guy... I don't want to eat the counterattacks because of the stacks of execute, basically.
Sure.
So I'll try and just hold it off one more round.
Yeah. Yeah.
Up to 3 stacks. If he can survive, it will be okay, but it's not looking good. No.
Oh.
It was unfavorable. Yeah, no, yeah, it's pretty pretty quick to see if it's going to work out or not, I feel. I feel like you loop round fast enough if you just use intimidation tactics. The only difference is that Fox is going to he's going to have more speed at the start, basically.
Yeah.
Because when he's debuffed, he has 100% speed, which is just kind of sucky, but...
Yeah, the speeds are set up in this quite unless we get some sort of like stacking gain from the special 2, he just looped around another yeah, okay.
Yeah, he recovers some protection if it gets dispelled, basically.
Yeah.
Close, but no cigar.
You know, what if we modded Scorch for offense?
That's a great shout.
I'm a big fan of it.
It's so like unconventional, but I'm here for it. Let's do that.
I love it. My entire Bad Batch team is modded for offense.
I love it.
For this raid. I'm a big fan of just every single team. Even in Naboo. I was like, just throw offense on it. Doesn't matter.
Offense, hold up.
Scorch mods do get silly in this raid. For R8, I like speed for him. Like second fastest on the whole team. Levels of speed.
He's probably not going to crit, so I might as well have an offense triangle if I've got one.
Yeah, probably.
Can't steal anything that's currently equipped to current people. Even Shaq T has got an offense set with an offense cross. There we go. Now we'll just swap it all around. Nope. Yeah, let's steal Marok's one. Nope. I mean, obviously I could do this a little bit better and get him something with higher offense percentiles, but I'm just looking for offense and speed at the minute. Now it really doesn't matter. I've got my offense set, so yeah, sure, you can take that one. So now he's 317 speed and has 8.6k offense. Maybe that's going to make a difference. Let's give it a try. AoE with Scorch when Tarkin does tactics, then ultimate fire. Well, the thing is if they've got retribution, you really can't use the AoE with Scorch because it's going to hurt and it's going to lose you stacks of execute. But if they don't have retribution, I'll happily do that.
Yeah, you're back on tier 3.
Fuck's sake. Thank you.
Oh wait, that's interesting. I thought when we did the take the loss, it would have fixed that.
Yeah, same. Is Tarkin Scorch Apo consistent R9? Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. Shard mate, thank you so much for the follow. Do this. Grab this. Yeah, he's fast enough to go before Apo now. Yeah, basic him, I guess.
actually.
Mhm.
Don't hit Fox, because if he counters you, he does execute reduction on his basic.
Yeah. Ooh, that was good.
Right? Not just critting, but by
Yeah.
default he will.
You could miss, and it would do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try and drop it now. Oh, so close, so close. I think I should remod Tarkin. Currently, how is he modded? I still want that crit damage. He's got potency over here. He's fast.
Oh yeah, offense potency. Let's do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe offense potency.
What, an
'Cause I mean,
offense
you can
set
get to,
with?
like 12. Yeah,
Yeah.
like offense potency sets, potency cross, all that.
Yep.
Potency. Yeah.
An offense primary on like the arrow if you want to get fancy with it.
If I've got a fast offense arrow, that might be suitable. Let's have a look. Let's see what sets. I don't have very many fast offense arrows.
If you need a particular speed, it is better to do offense set speed arrow over like speed set offense arrow if you're between the two. If you can pull off both, then obviously.
Yeah.
Like I saw, because you were going for 320 here. I don't know if that was a.
Yeah, I found around 315. Make sure that Tarkin goes before Apo. Not Apo. Yeah, Fox. Sorry. Which I usually find helpful. And that's okay. That's a speed set. I'd rather it be offense or potency.
Yeah, I mean, if you have to use the speed arrow, that
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to.
Just, yeah, speed arrow with the silly offense percent is
Yeah.
You're only just the difference between what you can get in the secondary and what's on the primary. It's pretty low enough that it's not a big deal.
It's not a heck of a lot of offense in some of the sets that I'd like to use, but there we go. So I still want a crit damage one here. What have we got? 25 speed. I mean, the one he's got already is actually pretty damn nice. It's got 10% potency and 25 speed on a potency set with crit damage, so I think I'll probably leave that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
The potency cross would be nice if it was on a right set. So let's go ahead and see what we've got available over here.
Did you want potency on the primary?
I put offense. Sorry, it's autopilot at this point.
Okay.
Let's see. 19 speed, 3% offense. That's not great. Less speed, but it is a potency set. Let's just see how the speed works out in the end. Might need to change that cross. If I have offense, speed, and potency, let's say. Speed, offense, and potency. Oh, wow, that's nice. That CX2 one is almost perfect. That's also quite nice. I mean, how does that work out end stats now? He's too slow at this point. 298 is not going to be fast enough. It's probably because of this cross over here.
That's right. You can afford to be less restrictive on your secondaries. Just trying to look for speed and offense percent and potency.
Yeah. I'm just going to switch it up like this. See how that works out. That's 306. Still 103. 8.3. I mean, I'll mess around with it. Maybe going before Apo isn't all that important. We'll find out.
That's the 2-man, so you're gaining 30 speed from Tarkin lead. They're only getting 10.
Scorch going first is really bizarre.
Really funny.
Oh well, we're still good. Hang on, we're at the 900k tier. That's why. Let me reset. God, stupid game.
I mean, you should still go. I mean, wait, are you trying to outspeed Fox or Apo at R9?
Apo at that time.
Apo, you should be fine. Oppo should only be 305, and you're 336 right now.
Yeah. No, we're okay. We're still
I can do
going.
math, right?
I can do math and stuff. Yeah, okay. Let's shoot over here. Good. Order 66. I'll try one more basic. Well, we definitely know we need at least 2. We just need that 2 to have enough damage behind it that we defeat both Fox and Apo and hopefully some of the ads. So all we're hoping for is just stars aligned, everybody die. Go away. Yeah, nailed it. There we go. Job done.
There we go.
Yeah, done
right.
it. Now I'm going to actually use this first. And use this.
Wait, what is...
And use this. I'm just trying to cycle through at the minute.
And that felt like pretty tight margins on the speed, right? Was Appa really close to getting another turn in?
Yes, yes he was.
So, okay.
But now we should just be able to clear through. It doesn't matter if they take a couple of turns in between because they should all just die. Yeah, there we go. So there we go. Yeah, I think I must have had different modding when I did this earlier. Because I've been fucking around with mods all day. But yeah, that's the 2-man Tarkin. You just need like 8k offense instead.
Yeah. Yeah, when you have it done, just hold for a second. I'll do a quick screen grab.
Yeah, sure. Why even bother farming all the clone? Igors, because I'm trying to figure out how to use the rest of the clones to form a different team and score well.
Alright. Got it.
Sweet.
Thanks.
I mean, I could have sent you that. I've got it saved from earlier, but yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Solo Tarkin doesn't work at the top tiers, unfortunately. You can beat the 450. I've beaten 450. Like, we could probably do that now, but Tarkin at 450 can totally solo. But again, you would definitely want him to be you definitely want him to be like at least Relic 7, I would say, if you want to try and do this. And if they land the stun, it's game over. You can't win at this point. They basically have to not stun your Tarkin. So you could mod him for some extra tenacity, but you might as well just try him. If you're this like insistent on trying to get it done, you might as well just pray for that 15% chance that you're just going to resist it naturally. Which is not happening today, but it can happen. I got a screenshot of it in my Discord. Yeah, okay, cool. So, what would be really great is if now we can figure out how to make this team work at R9. Just double check. Missing mods. Let's find offense. That'll have to do. 320 speed is fine. Can I show a Nest solo? I have a whole video for that rule of 2. Nest solo is very easy. You want to make sure, if you're going in at the first tier, you want to make sure you've got a crit avoidance arrow so she doesn't get crit. But other than that, it's not too bad. Right, I might... We are at the 3.6 tier. Good. Sure, let's get some damage. Actually, that's a good point. Maybe I shouldn't be damaging Mr. Fox. Let's do a basic. Have I not already done a basic with him? Is that Tarkin's first turn? Is that actually Tarkin's first turn? I'm confused. Can the full clone team do it without remods on auto? Auto is a really tricky thing to do properly. Like, you can't full auto and walk away and still max score. That doesn't work. Because you have to... Oh, we're at the 900k tier. Auto, unfortunately, will try to rescue Jedi too quickly. It'll perform incredibly inefficiently. So I wouldn't try and do it full auto. But, I mean, the thing is that the matches are quick anyway. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Nice dodge, bro. Oh, damn it. Because if we can get this particular comp to land, then I've got a separate comp that can work at 1.2 million, which is very useful. Oh, don't stun my Tarkin and then go all in on him. I need Tarkin. Tier 3 again. Don't like tier 3. And this comp would also be faster available to the free-to-play people, yeah? Free-to-play people? Which comp in particular? Oh, this one, with Apo and CX2. Because they are farmable, technically speaking, yes. It would be great if we could just blow the board here, but we can't. Unfortunately, without the extra potency, it just doesn't fly. Yeah, for sure, Pilkus. What I'm hoping is that someone like either Scorch or Disguised Clone Trooper becomes a Cantina farm and just makes everybody's life a little bit easier. Nope. That's the problem. If Tarkin and Scorch can get 3.6 mil, why not? I have Talagos. That's why. Okay, so I'll show you why. Okay, so the 900k tier will go in at, right, and I'll show you why I want to not use Scorch with Tarkin. It's because this team down here, he says, and then immediately gets rid of the useful character. So, Jedi Vanguard. It's because... who am I trying to get here? Oh, Qui-Gon Jinn. It's because this team is able to do like 900k, potentially 1.2 mil. So if I can separate Scorch away from Tarkin, that makes me a very happy little chappy. Do you know what I mean? Right, okay, so turn orders are all messed up now. That's not ideal. Get rid of that. There we go. So you are now have got this. Why did I just do that? That's silly. Tis foolishness. Tis foolishness. Playing this all wrong now.
Now, just a bit of theory crafting potentially.
Yes,
but
I'm here for it.
What if we if Qui-Gon's not doing anything useful? What if we put in like Hondo and have him
Hondo? Did you say?
Just turn off one of these commanders real quick.
Yeah, I'm here for it. Absolutely. Qui-Gon Jinn, the only thing he offers really is a little bit of extra offense. That's about it. I'm happy to throw in Hondo.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no evidence here. It just seems fun.
Okay. This is the problem. Like, because everybody wants so much damage. It's like,
Yeah, you gotta save like 3 just offense sets to have them all ready to go.
That'll do. I'm actually going to have offense on the triangle instead. Because quite often they're going to be below 80%, and I'd like to be able to chip away. That'll have to do. 280 is not fast, but he's got 8k offense. We'll just get a feel for it. So can Apo CX2 max R9? as a trio. Desi, that's exactly what I've been trying to figure out the comp to make work, basically. Right, okay. Again, in this particular scenario, you don't actually want your Scorch to be that fast. So, I guess, what do you think? Capture a disguised Clone Trooper? Or do you think capture Apo?
I have to remember what the... One second. Let me... Because there's a couple of triggers for what stops the ransom on Hondo, and I forget which one is caused by the enemies.
Not yet,
enemies
Howie,
gain 25 buffs, so whatever stops them from getting buffed so much. So it's probably the retribution. So anybody, yeah, if they all take a turn.
Yeah. So just anybody. I kind of want to do it on a disguised Clone Trooper because I don't like their AOE's. Yeah. They do a lot of damage.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Okay, so I'm just going to basic here because I actually want him to dispel the taunt. Great. Cool. So here, nobody's stealthed. I could basic to get rid of the thing on Fox, or I could call to assist and get rid of Apo. Because if I call Disguised Clone Trooper to assist, he'll do massive damage versus Apo. Or I could pass the turn. I could do a pass the turn to... Oh, I could do it to Scorch. And that will cleanse the stun. And I could get him to taunt, maybe.
If he's got Order 66, he's immune to buffs, right?
That's a good point. So, Scorch was not the right choice there. Oh, that's the other thing. Hondo has a call to assist, right? Is that right? Is that a targeted one, or is it random?
You should be able to...
It's targeted. You choose.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That does help, because we could call in Disguised Clone Trooper. So, yeah, we definitely don't want to... Definitely don't want to do that. Okay, yeah. We definitely don't want to... I'd like to have my Scorch a little bit slower. So if I were to do this, or pass a turn at least, then I could just get rid of Apo. Let's have a look. Do a little bit of damage at least. I'll use the event special... Oh! He just straight up died. That was weird. Not sure why he died, but died he did. It's feeling a little bit peaky right now. Yeah. Tricky. Tricky. Dominic, that's funny. Will I make a video on Tarkin Scorch? Yeah, probably. You just posted the two-man 3.6? Well, you posted a picture of me doing a 3.6 mil, and people are like, Photoshop! Like, you could just say, watch the stream, it's there. You used the ability, and he dies. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Yeah, I'm not sure if Hondo's bringing much to the table here. Who else could I potentially bring? I don't think Sana... Like, Sana does nothing in this raid, right? Is that right?
No, she's worthless.
She's literal garbage. Good, good.
Also, quick, I just checked. Dire Fortitude is 10 if all allies are Jedi Vanguard, so...
Good too.
What, the increasing... The buffs, you mean? Boosted offense.
The plus 10 execute.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah.
Right, it's 5 or 10 if all allies are Jedi Vanguard. So we can't
Gotcha.
do any mixed faction and then still get the 10 stacks thing.
Yeah, I think the 5 is enough, though, right?
Yeah, it's fine, but
Yeah.
it's good to know.
Yeah.
I just
Would've
remembered
been
it's...
cool if it was just like, oh, if the JV calls it, then...
Yeah.
You just have a random there for that.
Yeah, I'm not seeing... it would be great if I could make some use of Luminara and be like, hey, land the ability block on your Force Blast. But the chances of that are slim. And also, Ayla would be handy. Can you split Ayla away from the Keller and Beck 3-man? Can you use someone? But you could probably use Plo. So, damn it.
Or shock.
Yeah, exactly. Just need more.
The only good remaining one would be Barris, but then you're pretty forced into a 3-man, and then
Yeah, I feel like Qui-Gon is probably still the best. If I had more relics on him, it would be quite nice. So do you have to be relic to do General Skywalker event? I mean, yeah, pretty much. You can do it below relics on some of the tiers, but the last tier you want at least a little bit of relic levels. You can do it, but if you want to bash your head against the wall for several hours, you could do it without relics, I imagine. Yeah, let's just basic here. Get the offense up. Yeah. I probably should have used the... No, actually, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. Do that. And that. My poor Scorch. My poor everybody. Okay, nobody's stealthed. Get rid of Fox. Or try to. Pain. Yeah. Not quite. Not quite. What tier am I going in at currently? That's the 900k tier. I swear I did... What? Hang on, let me check my DMs. I've done so much testing, I've forgotten what I've actually managed to get done. Yeah. No, I've managed to do 900k at this tier. But obviously... Oh, no, sorry. That's with Scorch. Yeah, with... Oh, no, that's the team I am using. That is the team I... yeah, it's just the modding setup. That's what it is. I need to change the mods again. Because all you really want to have happen is that... I probably just want to be a bit slower. As counterintuitive as that sounds, probably want to be slower because you want to get the Order 66 very, very quickly, and then you want Scorch to go after he's been dispelled. Yeah, you need your Plo to go after Fox, so that you can then use Take Charge, gain the extra TM. Oh, he didn't stun him. That's great. Yeah, so I just need to... I need to lower some of these speeds right about now. Plo in particular. If I've got like an offense primary arrow... That one there. That's still got quite a lot of speed there. That only drops me by... that only drops me by a little bit. That'll be better. 279. Let's see if that's slow enough to make him go... after. Okay. So... Gain some offense up. Good, there we go. There we go. So I could do that. I could do this. I could do this again. And then this. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. It just needs a little bit more fine-tuning. I sometimes wish it was a little bit easier to land Order 66, but I won't complain too much. 5 stacks. They're probably going to cleanse through it pretty quickly. Yeah. Will Nest bring anything survivability-wise? I mean, potentially. Potentially Nest could. It's really the damage I feel that you need, rather than the survivability. let's just go with unassigned mods. See what we've got. Didn't I just put that to offense sets? I mean, that's not an ideal situation. Sure. Crit avoidance on Plo. I think they gain ridiculous amounts of crit chance, right? As soon as you go up in a couple of tiers. At 900, I think at tier 1, they gain like 70% crit chance, don't they? Excuse me. Oh my god. It is so hot in my room tonight. Let's get the... Oh! I should probably have Nest a little bit slower, because she could potentially stun someone then, but... That's fine. Get rid of that. Extra TM. Some damage over here. Get rid of you. Although if he was stealthed, it would be nice to... Oh my god. Nest actually surviving a little bit, so maybe that's a good thing. Probably should have just cleansed there, to be honest. Yeah. It's just now noon here. Temp is already at 102. That's a lot of numbers right there. You still farming them? Well, the Bad Batch. I have done almost no testing with Bad Batch at this point, truth be told. Oh, we got some days. That's quite nice. Getting the days is pretty sexy. But then, obviously, immediately cleansed. See about getting rid of the retribution. Everybody's got heal immunity. It's a pain. Oh! So close. So close. I don't think we'll solo from here. I say solo. Duo. Yeah, not with Nest gone. I don't think Disguised Clone Trooper will do the job. It was close. She does bring something, potentially with better modding. I'm not sure. I do feel like we need to lower Scorch's speed at this point. Feels so weird to be like, yeah, let's have less speed. That's what we need. Perfect. Loads less speed. More offense, less speed. That's exactly what we want. Hey, Sinest, how you doing, buddy? Can I get AoE daisies? I can get some daisies. There we go, we get the taunt back up. That's what I wanted. All right. Okay. Hold up. Hold up. We might be onto something, maybe, potentially. Oh, man, I wish he didn't have that heal immunity. Yeah. Oh, nest. No. Come on. No. I know this looks stupid, but I feel like this is the only way I kill the disguised clone trooper. No. It was close. It's close.
So I've been messing around with that Plo Shock Oppo clones team that you were running a bit ago. I managed to get past wave 1 and then I died in wave 2. And if that's not an indictment of that team, I don't know what is.
Sorry about that, guys. Just daffodils. Daffodils everywhere.
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh my god. So hot in here. It's ridiculous. Right. Definitely feel like I'm doing something wrong. Something wrong that I don't know. Try to make sure. I mean, it might be worth me trying to bulk up my CX2 again so that he doesn't immediately get shredded. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your what are you even talking about, Lucas? What should we be taking off? Yeah, let's just see about bulking up Scorch a bit. Let's drop the offense. Let's just make him real tanky again. Let's just go like health, I guess, and maybe defense. Health and defense with lots of protection. Whatever you got, guys, whatever you got. Alright. Apparently that didn't change his speed at all. That was really weird. So take off all your clones. Yeah, I wish, Baba Joe. Get rid of all them clones. Well, he definitely feels a lot tankier now, as one might expect. Yeah, he's normally basically dead at this point, so that's something. Oh, nice, lovely dodge. Call him in. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I definitely shouldn't have done that. Damn it, Janet. Let's try and throw in Qui-Gon again. I want to see if Qui-Gon Jinn with his calls to assist might help. Why are we not using the event ability you get from Apo? It doesn't do enough, in my experience. I don't know about you guys if you've experienced something different to that, but generally speaking, I don't find it does enough.
Pretty bad.
Yeah. Like, if it did something like pass AoE ability block to the enemy team that's unresistible, that would be kind of nice.
Yeah, it's tough because it only works for like the clones that are alive at that moment in time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
doesn't
so,
carry
like,
across waves.
That's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
So-
If it was permanent,
Mm.
I would like it so much more.
Maybe, but then I run into the other problem of in wave one, I'm such on an ability pressure that I don't really have the time to do it. And then in the other two waves, if I'm past it, it doesn't matter because I'm winning harder now.
Yeah.
So honestly, it just becomes like a neutral move. If I don't feel like getting counterattacked, I'll just use it so that I don't get countered.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like it's not changing the game enough, really.
Call him my boy. Yeah. Killing Fox fast enough is very hard with this comp. Why use Scorch? Can Tarkin work without him? That's exactly what we're trying to find out, Vicestorm. No, I mean, I know this team can work. I just can't remember how I did it. That's the frustrating thing. Let's just try something different. Because you can't counterattack against a call to assist like that. Hang in there, buddy. Free damage, I guess. See, this is the issue. Is like when you can't get an attack in over against Apo because he's got that retribution going. That might be enough. All comes down to whether or not we can survive. No retribution. That could be it. That could be it. Yep, got it. So this is why I want to try and find out if I can get Tarkin to work at the higher levels, because being able to do this for 900k would be nice if I can perfect the setup for it essentially. So surviving with everybody alive basically means you're good to go. I wouldn't regret it, Owie. Scorch can duo. Scorch can duo with Apo at R9. Still definitely worthwhile. Kuda, thank you so much for becoming a member, good sir. Appreciate you. Let's just heal up Qui-Gon, I guess. Gain the turn meter. Oh, he stealthed. Get rid of you. Yeah. Should be fine from here. Got it. Call the assists. Oh, that's so rude. Get some damage on this boy. I'm gonna risk it. Nice. That felt a worthwhile risk. Go ahead and taunt. But there you go. Now, not easy by any stretch of the imagination. But if I can get Tarkin to work with the other two clones at the 3.7 mil, this gives me an extra 600k, basically. Which is not like, it's not really a material difference. But when you're looking to just eke out the most amount of points you possibly can, it's kind of nice, right? The tricky part is trying to get this as a trio to work. This as a trio to work is very, very difficult. What's the modding critical strat threshold for Tarkin? Like 8k offense, over 100% potency, crit damage on the triangle. All of these things are vitally important. I guess we can do this. Need to be... oh, no. That's too much. It's too much. Oh, with the full team, Lego. Very easy. Very easy. What about speed? I had him... He's currently at 306 speed. Mine is. Let's just see what happens if you go all in on Fox. Let's just see. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Being able to kill Fox immediately like that is unconventional, but cool. Oh, wait a minute. We were probably at the wrong difficulty tier. That's why. It was probably at the wrong difficulty tier, right? You would have lost your last round, Cassidy? See, if it wasn't for this ability block... Oh, for God's sake. Your Scorch is R6, so if this works... Yeah, I mean, the modding is tricky, Vice, and the RNG is quite heavy. Well, it's not the RNG. It's that I don't know what I'm doing just yet. Trying to figure it out. At the 900k tier again. If it could just remember the team I'm using, that would be swell. Oh, 6-star. Oh, at the 450 tier, it's very easy at the 450 tier. You need to be 7-star in order to hit the 900 tier. It keeps on resetting, Darth Zavel. It's very, very, very frustrating. Ooh, hold up. Can we kill? No. Can't kill Fox. If you can't kill Fox there, it's kind of a moot point. Yeah, every time I go out, for some reason it resets to the 900 difficulty. I don't know why. Keller and Beck cast a new and Ayla testing? No, but I've released a video on that, Casey. I've already got a video out on that comp. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Definitely don't want to trigger the retribution on him. Just did your first attempt in the new raid. Thanks to your guide, you got 3.15 mil. Nice job, Jordan. To get Tarkin above 300 speed to get back-to-back turns with Tarkin debuffs than AoE. Unfortunately, Faustus, it doesn't quite work out like that. Like currently, you'll notice my Tarkin over here is like 306 speed. Problem is when Fox has got a debuff, he has got 100% additional speed, right? And even if you land every single debuff, which should mean you get like 180% turn meter, Fox will take back-to-back turns. It's really weird. I don't quite understand it. And he won't take back-to-back turns. He'll interrupt your turn, is what I mean. So what I'll try and do is I'll try not debuffing on Fox. We're at the 900k tier again. God damn it, game. Do me a favor. And just remember what I'm trying to do. You have an R9 Mace and 3 other new Jedi Vanguard. Should I R9? Instead of... What? Sorry? New Jedi Vanguard. Who should you R9 as their 5th? Well, the standard team, Kuda, for like PvP game modes is going to be Ayla and Jocasta, right? So if you look, my Tarkin is about to go. I could land all of these debuffs, and he just interrupts. And if he interrupts, it means they're going to counterattack. You know? And that's happened when I've had him at 325 speed. So it's frustrating. I don't understand why it happens, but it just does. Which mods do I use for Tarkin? I found my AoE wasn't nuking like yours. Do you have the Zetas, Spooky? So the reason I'm stopping using Scorch is because we have a separate comp with Scorch that is getting 900k. So if I can get Tarkin to work without using that 900k, then we are quids in. Close. What would be really great is if I could just pass a turn over to Tarkin. That would be the ideal. Once again, we're at the 900k tier. Right, okay. So you've got Zetas on him. You're running a full potency set with offense primaries where I can. Wondering if I should start crit damage primaries. So there's only one crit damage primary, obviously, over here. So don't forget, Lord Vader's leadership is giving them crit hit immunity when they drop below 80% health. So if he's below 80% health, you can't crit no matter what. I'm running 103% potency, 306 speed, 8k offense, and 56% crit chance. With what comp? Temple? Tempest? Can the Beck Jocasta work with Barris as the third? I have no idea. My Barris is only R5, unfortunately. It's not something I can test.
Yeah, any third should be fine, but don't do it. Just get another person.
Absolutely.
So in Phil's stream, he was able to get 1.4 million using. You say the comp I'm using. What is the comp I'm using? Do you mean this comp here, this trio? Because the problem is if you're going to dropping down to 1.4 million. It's a net loss, right? It's a net, like at that point, I might as well just do the 3.7 mil because it's worth more points. I mean, because the the other team comp that I'm using is dependent on having Scorch in the team in order to hit like 900k, which would be a plus 600k. But if you're dropping down to 1.4 from 3.7, you know, 3.6, you're losing 2.2k, 2.2 mil. It's not worth doing, right? Does that make sense, Tempest?
This Oppo CX2 thing's only worth it if like you don't have DCT and Scorch. It's a nice little intermediate until you get the full.
Yeah. Because we already showed earlier in the stream, you can literally just take in Tarkin Scorch and get 3.6, right? Or if you want to make it easy, you can go Tarkin Scorch and Apo and get 3.6 easily. The problem is trying to get the benefit out of the last two clones is what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to find out how to do. I am addicted to the retreat button. It's just so tempting. It's so tempting, so quick and easy. I'm forgetting my comps now. What comp was I using? This and this? Yeah. Managed to get 3.6. Nice job. 1.6 mil with Keller and Jocasta, plus 2 at R7. 1 mil with Bad Batch, R5. And 3 solos. Nice one, Fioil. Philly didn't have Scorch, so the max you could get was 1.4 on the 1.8. Yeah, fair. What about Shaq with those clones? That's exactly what we were doing, Fire. That's what we were doing earlier. So basically, we were doing a Plo Koon lead with Shaq and Qui-Gon Jinn. And it's kind of like almost there-ish. But not quite. Can I get the speed down, maybe? No. Let's just try a basic. If only they didn't do so much damage. Try the strat Hammer Fox. Hammer Fox? Banner, then Apo. But you lose the first Jedi? I mean, if you lose the Jedi... I'm just trying to think of how many points you're going to miss out there. Can you use different clones? Different non-clone R9 with Tarkin? I don't have a great depth of R9s for this, unfortunately. I mean, I've got a decent depth, but the rest are Jedi Vanguard over here. You know, Mace, Temple Guard, and Dapper. And if you take Dapper, you're definitely not going to max score with Mace. The only one you could potentially take is Temple Guard. But I haven't done any testing to see if you can duo Mace Dapper. I don't think that's going to work. Have you guys done anything? Tried to duo with Mace and Dapper?
I messed around with it, and it sucked. You really need Temple Guard there for like most Relic 9 stuff.
Yeah. So kill Fox on single fire, then use the banner ability. Then all in on Apo. Yeah, it's really, really tricky to just kill Fox. It sounds easy. It's not. Like, if you're using just 3 people to try and kill Fox, it's very, very difficult. I'll do everything. I'll just go all in on Fox. And that's about as close as we can get him to being dead. Killed him now, but we're going to hit in rage. Can't get the banner in time. You know what I mean? So, lost that. We could try and go ahead and use the thingamabob banner now, but we can't max score at this point. I mean, maybe we can get them to resummon some of the clones. That might... I don't understand why Tarkin died there, but yeah. Ooh, I nearly hit the submit button. Whew. That would suck. Hey, Slan, how you doing, brother? How consistent is the Beck trio? It's tricky. It's very tricky, Ivan. It's very tricky. It feels punitive in terms of if you are able to survive with Beck and Jocasta. How's Tarkin with all clones? Piece of cake, 90. It's like ridiculously easy. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'll show you Tempest. You won't kill Apo. You won't kill Fox with the basic. It's not gonna happen. Not from Tarkin anyway. So I'll show you here. If we go all in. So you're saying kill him with the basic here? I mean, maybe we'll survive now, and that might be okay, but too late. Too late. Oh, wait a minute. This is what we did last time anyway, wasn't it? Yeah, might as well use this here. Let's not eat a counterattack. That should kill everybody. Nearly everybody. I suppose we could get him to respawn some of the clones. That might be a way around it. Because we can farm a little bit of additional points that way. Just depends on if we can actually survive. I don't think we will. If I can kill him. Not bad. Oh, we're at the 900k tier. Ignore me. Stupid resetting of the difficulty. That's so annoying, man. Hey, Few, how you doing, buddy? Jocasta's attacks are satisfying. Point and delete. Yeah, especially when she's ramped up a little bit. My Tarkin just eats crit after crit, even with crit avoid arrow. Yeah, at their later tiers, they've got a lot of crit chance.
Yeah, tier 3 and above, they're sitting on plus 150.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you're getting crit.
I think reading, reading through kits, the only person that has enough crit avoid is Temple Guard to make a crit avoid worthwhile.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of crit avoid to be fair.
Right. Yeah. And then
Kinda
a few raid mechanics have crit immunity in them, but once you have crit immunity, what do you need the avoid arrow for anyway? So.
True. True. Would I be better off taking CX2 and Disguise Clone up to R7 and unlocking Mace over farming the new Bad Batch? Bad Batch don't seem to be able to do much in the raid. I've only done them at R5. I got the 1.2 mil with Bad Batch pretty easily. But I know that they're currently bugged. Our raid launched again already? Nice, Lan. Might as well decrease his damage. No. I mean, of course, I could, no, for God's sake. Like, it's going to be back in at 900k. You ran your Bad Batch at R7, all worked fine. That's good to know. I plan on taking them to at least R7, probably R8. Now, if there was a way to reliably just take out Fox before he gets a turn, that would be great. But I just don't think that there's any way we can do enough damage to make that a reality. Yeah. Let's see if we can take another turn. Not quite. I was hoping we could take another turn. I know, right? GL Hondo. I'm not sure what that's all about. Your buddy ran it at R8 and it was a nightmare. Really? Bad Batch at R8 is not fun? I'm definitely not taking them to R9. Ah, for God's sake. Thank you, Slan. Appreciate you.
Yeah, the Bad Batch R8 is definitely a remod to get working, like, consistently. I'm almost thinking, I guess, spoilers as to what I'm going to recommend on it, but...
Offense?
In order to not... I mean, always. Yeah, so they need offense. They want a particular turn order. You know, we're still testing infographic-wise to get our official threats for the raid server. But honestly, that's the one team that I'm like, just to save yourself a little bit, if you can't kill the first Jedi, just save, or if you can't save the first Jedi, I mean, then just save the other two and take your, you know, like 2.1 million score. You know, like, it's a lot of work to do it otherwise. And maybe it works sometimes and you get the full 2-7, wonderful. Maybe you want to restart over and over again. That's your prerogative, you know, but it's hard to recommend a team and expect like all 50 people in a guild to reliably do it, you know.
Oh, God, yeah. No, I do this for me.
Oh,
I do it for me.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy doing this sort of thing. I've always liked messing around in raids, you know?
Oh, don't get me. Yeah, the raid is kind of like my favorite sandbox in the whole game because I can just play it, tweak things a little bit, tweak the strategy a little. Like, if we had some sort of like sandbox like this that was able to be helpful for like PvP, man, but I spend so much more time in this game.
Same, dude.
I could just,
Hell yeah.
practice like a, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, raid's like the one infinitely replayable piece of content that we have in this game. Everything else is on some sort of timer or, you know, time gate or something. This is just, you have 3 days, go, you know.
Have fun. Kill me, everybody. Go. Defeat me now. Please defeat me. Come on.
But yeah, I think once you have the mods dialed in and know how to play the first 10 moves of the Bad Batch, it's gonna be, I don't know, maybe a coin flip between 2-7 and 2-1 and whatever.
Yeah. Is Apo and CX2 better for this than Apo and Scorch? No, Scorch makes it a lot easier, Akuma. A lot easier. So, yeah, I'm going to stop messing around with this team. I'll try something different. So, if we can go back to maybe the thingy-mabob team. So, basically, the reason we wanted to take Scorch away from him is to try and make these guys work together. Where's the clones? Clone troopers. If I can make this work, then that's great. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. That's okay. We can lose Plo. Painful. Don't really want to lose everybody. If I back out now, it'll just forget everything. Go on, defeat me, please. Alright, good. Can I show the Mace, Depper, and Temple run? I will do later, yeah. Maxed out R8, BB8, and it went fine. Did require remodding and getting there. Good. Yeah, no, this should be difficulty 3, Slan. I want this to be difficulty 3. This particular one.
So yeah, earlier when I was messing around with that team,
yep.
The best success I had was, kind of funnily enough, full offense on all 3 clones,
Yeah.
and then
Sometimes you just need that
modding-
damage, bro.
yeah, and then getting some speed on Plo, so that he can get the 50% turn meter push guaranteed.
Mhm.
And then
Well,
I
like
think
right at the start,
after
you
we-
mean?
Yeah, like he'll go after everyone else because they have like the oppo speed bonus and everything. But then he still gets the extra push, like basically locked in.
I mean,
And then
in an
he needed
ideal
to die.
world, I guess you want to have Plo fastest to pass all the speed and Shakti slowest so that she can pass the turn back to a clone trooper afterwards.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
yeah.
I might mess around in hot utils to try and make that work because it'll be able to do it much better than I can.
Yeah, so what I had was Oppo fastest, then Disguise Clone and CX2 both with offense sets kind of in like the 310-ish range. Shock was like 330, which of course puts her slower still after the Oppo bonus. And then Plo like 300. So he was still outspeeding, and he could push the turn meter once everyone had already done all their turns.
Right, okay. So, let me see. I need Plo. Give ourselves a Ploey. Shack. Give ourselves Shack. We need CX2. CX2. We need Apo. Apo and Disguised Clone. So, Apo. Let's just go absolutely balls to the wall crazy with offense, please. All of the offense. Primaries. I probably don't even want a crit damage triangle, do I? Or, well, I suppose it'll probably be better on for later tiers with the extra crit damage stacking, so you just one-tap people from full health. Did you go for offense on the triangle as well?
I went crit damage on
Okay.
Oppo, and then offense on the other two, because they won't be able to crit, right? Because it's below 80% health.
Fair. Ba, ba, ba.
Oh, and I also went offense arrows on Disguise Clone
Yeah.
CX as well.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely just going full offense, speed. Plo Koon then is just going to be about speed. I mean, it would be great to have a bit of offense on him as well. And then I just want a little bit of survivability. And then Shakti, I just wanted to go last. That's the funny thing. I wanted to go, if I just set a required stat target of max -1 compared to Disguised Clone Trooper. Does Apo pass TM to speed to Disguised Clone Trooper? He doesn't, does he?
Yeah, he does.
How much speed is he
Oppo
passing?
he's giving 35, I guess it should be, to all 3 clones.
35. Okay, so I can say maximum then of +34. Let's see how that mod set hangs out. Okay, so this is very offensive, but Plo needs to be faster than that in an ideal world. Advanced. Actually, I don't think I'm going to get Plo fast enough to go first, so I might as well have him go last, so he can pass turn meter afterwards. Actually, I'd rather him be faster than Shaq at the very least. I think? No, actually. No, that's fine. That's fine. Mixed, test, push to game. See about that. Will be how critical it will be for many to ensure they finish Depot Farm ahead of Mace's next event. Yeah, that's in 3 months' time. It should be quite easy for people that are focusing on it, because if they've been running the error battle, it's quite likely you've got a 50% chance of getting Depot shards from that. If you're doing the first 2 tiers as well, you've got a good chance of getting a significant amount of shards before she's even farmable and before Mace comes back in about 3 months. That's exactly what we're doing, are we? You could do Plo, Shack, CX2, Disguise. That's what we're doing, buddy. 50% chance, 20 to 25, 10 instances. But also a 50% chance of the 7 to 10, right? So, 7 shards, not 7 to 10. Is that pushed that mod set live? Oh, I need more inventory space. This is the problem when you go around and do lots of remodding. Get rid of old trashy mods. Have I tried running Tarkin with all R9 clones? Yeah, it's really easy, Tren. Really easy. Like, if you're taking full R9 clones, it's an absolute walk, bro. If you can do it with one clone, doing it with a full team, piece of cake. Have I tried alcohol? Oh, mate, not in the last, like, 20 minutes. I had a gin and tonic earlier. I finished it, though, so it makes me a little bit sad. That makes me a sad panda. Right, where's my... Do you really want me to do that? Am I going to test Bad Batch? As soon as I can get this to work, Josh. Yeah. Would Barris be a better lead than Plo? I don't think so, no. I don't think Barris gives anything to this team, really, does she? Let's have a look. What's Barris going to give? Extra max health. In addition, start of each of their turns, Jedi heal. No, I don't see that being a benefit to this team. Certainly not more of a benefit than Plo's leadership. Like, you can make a slight argument for Shaq T, but I don't... Like, I've done some testing with it, and it's okay, but I don't think it's the solution. Like, the recovery of protection is nice. I won't deny that. But the extra health... The offense is nice. 15% extra offense is definitely nice. I'm just not sure if it's more useful than having Plo there constantly dispelling the stealth. Or getting all his allies to dispel the stealth. Do you know what I mean? We can try it, though. We can try it. Adding that little amount of alcohol to your 6-dot mods sometimes help. It makes them move faster, that's for sure. Just not always in the right direction. I like how in this raid you're Tarkin with full Darkside clones stopping Lord Vader from winning. Yeah, it's insurgency, right? The health recovery from the unique set. Yeah, you know, I get it. It's the problem is generally speaking, and this is a generalization right now, you don't necessarily want to recover health so much as you want to kill things immediately. If that makes sense. So we'll try it with Shaq lead for now. Because you need to kill things as fast as possible to make sure that you don't have the clones get executed. So, we'll start this. We're just going to go all in on Fox. If we can just defeat Fox, then everybody will be happy. Did he really just... You son of a bitch. He was clearly going to die then, and he just dodged. I'm going to go back to Plo. Just because I know what I'm doing with the Plo lead. And it stops them getting so much retribution and stuff. So, big hit. Wonderful. Armor shred. Throw the grenade. Pass this back. That's looking good. Hopefully kill. Nice. Don't care if you kill Plo at this point. That's absolutely fine. Just don't kill her. Unfortunately, she has got heal immunity, and this guy's about to AoE. So unless I can take out that disguised clone trooper before it takes a turn, which I can't. It was close. It was very close. Let's try it again. So that's definitely got him down. If Plo was just a little faster. Oh, this will actually heal us up. That could be vitally important. If I can take out that Apo now before he takes another turn. Oh, come on. Why did he die? And game freeze. That's the first game freeze I've had in the raid.
I've seen that before.
Have you? I'm not sure what's triggering it. It looks like some sort of...
no idea either.
Sometimes units die. I'm not sure. Like, they seem like they've got health and they just die.
There's some sort of damage reflection, I think, on Oppo or something.
Oh, right. Okay.
I don't remember where from or why, but...
Yeah, it's just there. Yeah, I think I need Plo just a smidgen faster. If Plo could be just a little bit faster. Why does he have an offense triangle? That would probably be why he's not particularly fast. Whoa, 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 whoa. Take that one instead. Much faster, a little bit less damage. Yeah, that might be the trick. Your guild started new to Boo Raid an hour before 66? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it's a long time to wait. But, I mean, at least you're definitely getting top-end rewards. That's something. Yeah. Okay, so we got Plo to go now, which means I can pass TM and gain defense up, which should help. Don't mind about losing Plo there. I'm going to risk it here and go after Apo. That might not have been worth it, but we'll find out. See, what is doing that? He's about to take a turn and he's just like, nope, dead. Your guild launched Naboo today, Ashley? No. God damn it. I would be furious, mate. Do they apply dots to them? I don't think so. Oh, they do have some dots. Yes, no, that's true. It could well just be the dots. Now, if you can't kill Apo in the opening barrage, it is no good. See, she's 320. I think the reason why Fox keeps interrupting is because of his additional speed. So let's just basic. If he resists, we should be okay. But now we didn't deal nearly enough damage. Very tricky. Indeed, Nate. How you doing, buddy? Sounds like it's dinner time for Ashy to find a new guild. Stick with the basic. I want to see if we can keep his TM nice and low. But it might be that we just don't deal enough damage when we don't use that special. Yeah. I think that's the true issue here. Not enough damage to be had. Yeah, I would be fuming if we didn't start this raid at this point. Yeah, we're modded for offense right now. I feel like it's definitely better to try and get the turn meter. Let's see if we can just take out one of these boys. Oh my god. Dodges, bro. Dodges. I'm not sure if that would have really made any difference. What score am I sat on? I'm just doing testing, Nate. Just doing testing, bro. Theoretically, I'll be well over 11 million. Well, no, theoretically about it. I'll definitely be over 11 million. I should be at like 11.1, but I'm just trying to eke out an extra 600k. Let's just try and do this and see what happens. Don't like this. Yup. Yeah, I'll see what I can do, brother. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I think I'm probably just banging my head against the wall at this point. Come on. Yeah. Very tanky. Think you've got 2 more teams to use? Not sure which one. I can probably check for you, buddy. Let's have a look. There you are. You're on 6.6 at the minute, dude. Oh, crap. Use Tarkin with 2 Vanguard and Apo because no Zetas on him. Oh, really, Lord of the Fly? Your Fox dodged 3 consecutive Kelleran attacks. Feels great. Oh, dude, that sucks, bro. That sucks. Oh, did we just dodge again? And by we, I mean they. Yeah. Here comes the AoEs. Tribe talks tonight? No, I don't think so, buddy. Don't think so. Wolfie's away. Did speak briefly with Karth about it, but I couldn't tell if he was joking. One raid in and I'm already looking at auto team options. You want... Oh, what is with their evasion, dude? Like, they're dodging like 1 in every 3 attacks at the moment. Is it possible for Plo to solo maxed mods or something? Look, no, I don't think so, Lord of Fly. I don't think so, buddy. I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't think so. Let's just try this again. Try doing it this way to get Order 66 out. It'd be fine if their damage output didn't just skyrocket. Like, these are all like R7, R8, R9 characters, and they'll kill you in like 2 hits. Good night, Essex. Love you, buddy.
Yeah, that is like, if I had to complain about this raid at all, I think that would definitely be like number one, is that it does feel very binary, I guess. You either get 0 points or you max score. There's no like, you know, half of a max.
Yeah, it definitely feels like that's the case. Oh, come on, man. Like, it would be fine if they didn't just do insane damage all the time. It's not like you're... like I said, they're at the... What were we, tier 3? No. Yeah, level 3. We're at level 3. So it's just frustrating. I mean, truth be told, I could go back and I could try and just get Order 66 over on Fox instead, but not sure how much value that's going to bring. So I can go like this instead. Do that there. Throw this out here. And then it would be like this. And over here. Past the TM. But then they get rid of Disguise Clone Trooper, so you can't take advantage of it. Hondo feels like he's really good. He is good, to be fair. We did try messing around with Hondo instead of Apo. And we tried Nest as well, to be fair. Crazy, crazy damage. Oh, it's very frustrating, guys. Who's the best third in a Keller and Beck 3-man team? I'm not sure who the best third actually is in a Keller and Beck team, but I've been using Ayla. You can use Ayla and Plo. You can go for a 4-man team. I'm not sure. Maybe you could do it with characters like Barris, but I don't have the relic investment there.
I would say, in my opinion, Temple Guard is probably the best, and then every other character is the same.
Yeah, yeah. But the
Like,
problem
it's
using
Temple
Temple
Guard,
Guard is it's Temple Guard.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, ah.
Yeah.
Just
because he's the only one, you know, obviously, who's going to be a reliable taunt. He's going to eat the stun and the Order 66 instantly, whereas every other character is a gamble. But yeah, then you don't have Temple Guard. So
yeah. So you succeeded, but at what cost?
Just 4 mana. Save yourself the headache.
Yeah, it's all of the extra true damage that they get done, but like they're basicing for like 60, 70k. It's the Rebel Roundup Challenge Tier 3 all over again. It's a bit easier than a bit harder than that, but yeah, I get it. Nice, we even missed. I don't even feel like there's any point in doing that right now. Heal him up a bit, I guess. Hi, Plo. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm having a hard time getting this to work. You testing with guildies? No, these are folks from the raid server, Slan. So maybe they're guildies of yours. I don't know.
Yeah. Hello, Slan. How's it going?
You know, quite the opposite of guildies, actually. We're mortal rivals, don't you know?
Mortal rivals.
Yeah, you and I
Yes.
struck. Oh, you too. Akona. Yeah. We cannot stand each other, as you can see.
I'm just part of Rising Phoenix. I have no hand in that.
Oh yeah, I used to be many moons ago.
Yeah, I know.
That's a long ass time ago now. Still haven't tested a new Bad Batch just yet, I'm afraid. You realize today Hondo is now a raid solo and GL character. Well, I mean, kind of, yeah. He will be a GL when he's in the game. Nope. Yeah, okay. So the only way I see this working is if you can reliably take out Fox fast enough and then survive the massive onslaught of damage. And I feel like that's going to be tricky. Let's see if I've got something that's an offense set over here. Not an offense set, an offense triangle. Offense triangle, correct. But then I'm not using a speed set, so I guess I can swap that and change this to a speed set. That's got speed and offense percentile, and sort this by offense percentile and go over here, and you could use something like that. That way I've lost 1 speed, but I've gained 400 offense. It's probably not going to make a material difference, but we love a trier. We love a trier. Let's just try it with offense primaries. Speed. And we've got Plow. Apo is fine to be as is. This bloke, once again, if we've got offense and speed, that would be great. Try it again. Cosley, I haven't locked it in, but they're R5, and I've managed to do a 1.2 million score, so it's probably going to stick there until I increase their relic levels. Yeah, that's still not quite doing enough damage, unfortunately. It still seems a little bit RNG if I'm not sure what's causing me to not kill. If it's just the damage variance, or maybe I'm not critting on the first hit with Apo. Yeah, sometimes I don't crit with the first hit on Apo, and I think that probably causes some issues. Yeah, I think that's it. Just need to be able to crit on that first hit with Apo. Thanks, Nighty. Let me check my Discord messages. Okay. Right. Unfortunately, I've only got another 15 minutes, guys. I wish I had longer to test, but my compatriot wants to do tribe talks tonight. I thought he didn't, but it turns out he does. Hey, J-Trip, how you doing, buddy? Not quite. I mean, we can do this. It's fine if you lose him, but... yeah, it's just if they just immediately start ripping you apart afterwards. What's going on, Koth? Do you think the new GL will be in the raid to use? Well, yeah. There's no think about that one, Lord of the Fly. He's definitely being in the new raid. And will probably be the best team to use. Maybe even a full auto team, who knows?
Be surprised, but we can hope.
One can hope, one can hope. Yeah, I probably should have just passed the TM and the defense up. Boing whip. Can I just... see, they're just so damn tanky. Then he will be worth getting for the guild? I mean, it's really weird to say, because most people are not going to get him straight away, right? GL Hondo, there's going to be plenty of people that will get him in like 6 months' time. And that's already halfway through the raid. And you can already max box without pirates. So it's kind of like, I'll never be the guy that says GLs are not worth getting. GLs are always worth getting. But I don't think that this GL Hondo will be necessarily great to get for raid purposes.
Yeah, especially since just looking at the era teams, so I know you said the same thing. It looks like the first 3 of them are intended to be on Maz's team.
Yeah, definitely.
So, so if you're not going all out with the Marquis, but maybe just getting enough shards to like 5-star by the Marquis, then do era battles, you might be able to get like the first 3 Marquis pretty quick with OG Hondo and then the Maz, and then there's a pirate team for the raid when Maz comes out. So, 15 weeks from now. And
it's
then,
quite a long time.
I'm
right?
not going all out for Hondo. Yeah, like we're looking at 6 months or so for Hondo for sure.
Yeah, and that doesn't surprise me at all. Like, and I think a lot of people are in that same boat. Let's see.
Especially given as well, we don't know how pirates will do in the raid. I mean, we would assume they would do well, because it would be crazy for them to not work. But we already know how all the units that currently exist work in PvP and territory battles and the raid, and they're all fantastic. So I don't really see much of a reason to spend either crystals or money on something that is more of an unknown versus the stuff we already have.
Yeah, and then in like 3 months' time when Maz shows up, so is the return of Mace anyway. So like, just work on him. That's 2 teams by getting Mace.
Yeah, I think that's really the thing, is that Mace is 2 teams that both 3.6 with undermans guaranteed. And who knows how pirates will,
Yeah, it's like you said, it's a known element, and even when you split the Mace teams, they can still work together to a certain degree. Yeah, Keller and Beck can't, obviously, but you can still R8 in. But using Jacat, it's still like investment into good characters that are a decent team. I know Mace isn't doing amazing great shakes outside of TW right now, but it's not a bad team to have. He's great in TB. I don't know if you guys have used him much in TB, but he's pretty good.
He's
there.
insane.
I don't know if I got lucky because Pariah didn't have the same experience, but I autoed Vandor.
Oh, nice.
With them.
Yeah, no, I didn't do that.
I don't know if anyone in my guild did Vandor, but yeah, like the hard Kafrine mission, great. That Mandalore top mission, great. Yeah,
absolutely. No, they're
What
fantastic.
am I doing?
Yeah, and I mean, you say he's not great out of territory war, and I mean, he's definitely not good in 3v3, but like,
that's true.
a lot of things are not good in 3v3.
Haven't you used him in 5s outside of when I first got him and took him into Squad Arena, but taking Mace into Squad Arena was like, oh look, it's Slacker with Darkside Ray and Ray FDCs and JMK with Hodocrons. It's like that's not appropriate testing for that team.
Yeah.
5v5 it could be better.
I beat Jabba in Squad Arena.
That's nice.
So there's definitely something there that I'm seeing. Considering that's again, no Omicrons on the Mace team, and they seem pretty dependent on a lot of their Omicrons.
Yeah.
I think in 5v5 Grand Arena, and especially in Territory War, they're going to be fantastic.
Oh, and I've dropped triple armies on those guys, but my guild was kind of like, drop the triple armies. I was like, okay, fine, I'll do that. Jesus Christ. It's all the little things. It's all the little things where they're just like, I'm going to destroy your face with lots and lots of AoE damage. Yeah, this run ain't going nowhere. GL Honda's going to give you the opportunity to finish other factions. I've been neglected, not looking forward to him at all. I'll get him. I'll certainly get him. I'll have to wail on at least Ithano, because GLD came in and forced us to R9 him immediately. So he's not in the game yet, but I need to have him available when he is. So I'll be wailing on him. But apart from that, I will probably be soft wailing at best, I would say. it's foolish in the current climate of marquees not to try and do some level of investment in new marquee characters, just because it's so easy to get a lot of shards without necessarily needing to spend $100. You can just buy the 5-pack, maybe one or two more. If you're buying the episode pass and you get the 5-pack, you're pretty much guaranteed at least like a 6-star, isn't it, or is it 5-star?
About 5.5.
5.5.
Yeah, because I bought the 6 or the whatever. Yeah, that surge. Is it
Oh,
surge? No.
The surge pack is the 12 pull. Yeah.
That's the whatever. Yeah, I think that's the 6 or
The
whatever.
6K
The middle one.
pack.
The
Yeah,
6K
that
is 5 pull.
5
Yeah.
pulls for the price of 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, something to that effect. Whatever one that one is. Yeah, I found that I can naturally accrue crystals every 2 weeks to pay for that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did with the Bad Batch era, at least. But it's even better to do it now with that method because the era battles will get you some nice character shards.
Oh man, if we'd have dispelled there, that well, no, it probably wouldn't have
No.
made a big difference. It would have saved one character.
Do we weak one whale Captain Athano so that when Smee comes into the game, you have a full 5-man pirate team.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the-
And then this sort of testing almost becomes irrelevant at that point, because you should be able to at least get. I mean, if you're whaling on Captain Athano, then you are going to be a person that's not taking them to R5. You're probably going to R7 at least. You'll be getting 1.8, I imagine.
Let's
we don't-
hope so.
We don't know, because I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, the fuck are they going to do to make like Sana, Nest, Hondo work under Captain Athano and Smee? Like, I'm looking at it like, how does this work?
Yeah.
But hey,
I mean, for raid purposes, I could see Enfys and Hondo doing something, but not Sana. Sana,
yes,
so
Sana feels like a liability more than a benefit in the raid.
Yeah.
She's just a.
She gets crit. She's literally worse than nothing.
Hey, you know those 10 stacks of execute that you don't have to deal with.
I don't want her to
Hopefully she
take a
dies in
turn.
one- Yeah, just die in one crit. Actually, thanks.
Oh man, yeah, no, this definitely ain't flying for me. There's too much RNG about whether you defeat Fox at the start, and then there's too much damage output on the disguised clone troopers. Can I use Ayla instead, I wonder? Shaq Ayla. Actually, I don't really have time to test this. I'm gonna have to go in a second. Shaq Ayla. Ayla's probably not really modded. She's got some stupid mods. Let's find out. Yes, Lan, you don't need no blindfold, sir. R5 for a bit until you get a good idea on the pirates. Fair. The only benefit of running Ayla realistically is so that I can potentially stun a disguised clone trooper who then didn't get stunned. So that was the one benefit. That benefit is lost immediately. Ayla, you have to land those stuns. Oh wait a minute, in order to land the stun, she needs to crit, so she's not going to do that when they're below max health, below 80%. Yeah, Shaq lead in this one, buddy. If I'm trying to run Ayla, that is. So I have to not use the AoE here. I'd have to basic and then basic over here to land that stun. Just temporarily stopping one of these guys. Please don't kill him immediately. What have I done to you guys to make you hate me so? I've definitely done something to these people. They don't like me very much. Alright, cool. Alright, gents, I'm gonna have to bounce. I gotta go host Tribe Talks now and talk about Galaxy of Heroes allegedly. It's been fun. It's been fun. I wish I got to try more things and actually get successful at that team, but hey, maybe a little bit further testing, a little bit better modding, a little bit of bribing CG to give me hacks for the game. Might work. Might work. Alright, cool. Guys, give me 5 to 10 minutes and we'll start up Tribe Talks.